Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. WWE superstar Rhea Ripley made a wild claim about Tiffany Stratton after the latest edition of Monday Night Raw. The buff Barbie recently shared her reaction to the Eradicator's remarks. Nia Jax attacked Rhea Ripley backstage before the start of the show. The former Judgment Day member claimed the irresistible force did so because she was mad that Tiffany Stratton liked her more than Jax. The newly crowned WWE Women's Champion recently took to her X/Twitter account to respond to Rhea's claim with multiple emojis. Rhea Ripley's comments do not come as a surprise, considering the two champions teased forming a tag team following the Raw Netflix premiere. Interestingly, the two have previously teamed up once to compete with Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez. Stratton was an ally to Jax before she cashed in her Money in the Bank contract on the January 3 edition of Friday Night SmackDown. After helping Nia retain her title against Naomi, the 25-year-old played her card to win her first title on the main roster. A week after Stratton's title win, Bayley defeated Nia Jax, Bianca Belair, and Naomi in a fatal four-way match to become the No. 1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. The role model challenged the buff Barbie on the January 17 edition of Friday Night SmackDown. The two stars delivered a back-and-forth contest, which ended with the champion nailing her more experienced counterpart with the prettiest moonsault ever to retain her title. With Nia Jax shifting her focus to Rhea Ripley's Women's World Championship and Bayley switching brands to be a part of Monday Night Raw, it will be interesting to see who challenges Stratton for her title next. WWE Raw has been a hotbed of drama lately, with Rhea Ripley at the center of multiple storylines as the Women's World Champion and leader of the Judgment Day. But following this week's Raw, Ripley made headlines for reasons outside the ring. The champion took to social media to make a bold and unexpected claim, directly addressing NXT standout Tiffany Stratton in a way that has left fans buzzing. In a surprise twist, Stratton fired back with a response that may have set the stage for a high-profile feud between the reigning Raw Women's Champion and one of NXT's brightest stars. Here's how it all went down, what was said, and what this exchange could mean for WWE's future. After her intense night on Raw, where she faced off with both Nia Jax and Raquel Rodriguez in separate backstage segments, Rhea Ripley found herself trending on social media for her post-show antics. Ripley took to Twitter, or X, as it's now called, to post a cryptic yet direct message that seemed to call out Tiffany Stratton. Ripley tweeted, "Some of these Barbie dolls down in NXT think they're the future of women's wrestling. I'm here to remind them why I'm the No." The tweet instantly caught fire, with fans speculating about who Ripley was referring to. Given the emphasis on Barbie dolls, many assumed Ripley's comment was aimed squarely at Tiffany Stratton, whose buff Barbie persona has made her one of NXT's most polarizing figures. Ripley's choice of words appeared to be more than just a casual jab. The Women's World Champion seemed to be drawing a line between herself and Stratton, signaling that she didn't view the NXT star as a legitimate threat, or worse, that she viewed Stratton as a mere imitation of the trail she's blazed in WWE. Tiffany Stratton wasted no time in responding. Known for her unapologetic confidence and razor-sharp social media comebacks, Stratton clapped back in a way that turned just as many heads as Ripley's initial tweet. Stratton posted, "Rhea, sweetie, I don't need to be the now. The future always outshines the past. Keep that title warm for me." The response was dripping with the kind of arrogance that has made Stratton a breakout star in NXT. Fans quickly began debating whether this exchange was a sign of things to come, with many taking sides in what could be a clash of two very different personas and wrestling styles. What makes this potential rivalry so intriguing is the stark contrast between Ripley and Stratton, both in their characters and in their career trajectories. Ripley has become the face of WWE's women's division, blending raw power with undeniable charisma. Her gothic persona, complete with heavy metal aesthetics and a no-nonsense attitude, sets her apart as a unique presence on WWE TV. As the leader of the Judgment Day, Ripley has seamlessly transitioned between being a dominant wrestler and a cunning manager, often overshadowing even her male counterparts. Her mommy persona has made her a fan favorite, but Ripley has also made it clear that she thrives on competition. Her willingness to call out younger stars like Stratton shows she's not afraid to assert her dominance, even if it means drawing attention to the next generation of talent. Stratton, on the other hand, represents the new wave of WWE talent. While her buff Barbie gimmick initially led some to underestimate her, Stratton has silenced critics with her athleticism, in-ring prowess, and undeniable screen presence. She's the quintessential love her or hate her star, and her confidence is often mistaken for arrogance. Stratton's character thrives on the glitz and glamour of being a star, but beneath the surface lies a competitor who is as ruthless as she is talented. Her response to Ripley's tweet underscores her belief in her own abilities and her willingness to challenge the status quo. The WWE Universe has been buzzing since the exchange between Ripley and Stratton. Social media exploded with reactions, with fans speculating about the potential of a Raw versus NXT crossover feud. Tiffany Stratton versus Rhea Ripley is the match we didn't know we needed. Book it now. Rhea calling out Tiffany is proof that she sees the threat. Stratton is coming for that title sooner or later. Stratton clapping back at Ripley, this feud would be. Let's see how the future stacks up against the now. Rhea Ripley is leagues ahead of Tiffany Stratton. This isn't even a contest. The back and forth has not only reignited interest in Ripley's title reign, but has also given Stratton a spotlight on a much bigger stage. If this social media feud leads to an actual in-ring confrontation, it could have major implications for both Raw and NXT. With WrestleMania 41 on the horizon, many fans are speculating that this exchange could be laying the groundwork for a marquee match between Ripley and Stratton. A Raw vs. NXT match at WrestleMania would not only elevate Stratton, but also reinforce Ripley's role as the standard-bearer of the division. Tiffany Stratton has been rumored to be on the verge of a main roster call-up. This feud could serve as the perfect introduction for her on Raw or SmackDown. By going toe-to-toe with Ripley, Stratton would have the chance to prove she belongs at the top of WWE's food chain. Both Ripley and Stratton represent different aspects of WWE's evolving women's division. A feud between the two would showcase the depth and diversity of talent within the company, raising the bar for women's wrestling as a whole. For now, it seems the exchange between Ripley and Stratton is confined to social media. However, WWE has a history of using online interactions to build storylines. If the company decides to capitalize on this buzz, fans could see the seeds of this feud planted in the coming weeks. Perhaps Stratton could make a surprise appearance on Raw, confronting Ripley face-to-face. Alternatively, Ripley might show up on NXT to remind Stratton who's in charge. Either way, the possibilities are endless, and the WWE Universe is eager to see what happens next. Rhea Ripley's bold claim and Tiffany Stratton's fiery response have set the wrestling world ablaze with speculation. While nothing has been officially announced, the potential for a feud between these two stars is undeniable. Ripley represents the present, dominating Raw and proving herself as one of WWE's top champions. Stratton, on the other hand, embodies the future, ready to take her place among the elite. Whether this leads to a WrestleMania showdown, a main roster debut for Stratton, or simply a war of words that keeps fans entertained, one thing is clear. WWE's women's division is thriving, And the rivalry between Rhea Ripley and Tiffany Stratton could be the next big thing to take it to new heights.